Oh, you gotta have faith, and we do,
Oh, I
because
love it.
we have Lisa Faith Phillips back with us in the neighborhood. She was on just about a year or so ago because she was talking about her concerts and her cabaret and her music stuff. So she's going to talk, of course, about all of that. But first, she's going to tell me how wonderful I am for doing 1,000 of
Oh,
these.
Dave, congratulations on your 1000th episode. That really is an amazing milestone.
Yeah, no, thank you ever so much. And the fun of it is doing what I do and meeting and re-meeting folks like you. But the first thing I want to ask is, you've got like it doesn't look like a gold record, but it might be a silver record
It's
behind you on the
actually
wall.
Bruce Springsteen,
Yeah.
E Shuffle, and the Wild, the Innocent, and the E Street Shuffle. My sister worked for Walter Yetnikoff, who was then head of CBS Records, and so he had a bunch of platinum albums. And we went by the office one day, and he's like, "Oh, take what you want." I don't want any more of these anymore. So I got two Bruce Springsteens, that one, and also Born in the USA, which So I'm so happy because I loved Bruce, so it was very exciting. My sister took Billy Joel. That's
All right. Both of you can retire very, very comfortably now, no matter what happens with the cabaret. It's sort of like, I don't really want to part with it, but here's Born in the USA signed with a platinum album. So, but how is the cabaret going? Is Cole Porter that your,
Yeah, well,
what's,
this time we're just going to do the first draft of Rodgers and Hart
Mhm.
at Pangea in the East Village on Second Avenue between 11th and 12th. And what I do is I always do the angle of the songs and loves of the composers. So Deanna Kirk, a fabulous singer, me, storyteller and singer, and John DiMartino, a wonderful, brilliant pianist. We started with Gershwin last year. We had so much fun. We did Cole Porter. Then we did Irving Berlin, and Diana is a wonderful singer of Jacques Brel and Michel Legrand. So then we did a Michel Legrand and Jacques Brel show. And this is going to be our first draft of the Rodgers and Hart show on September 23rd at 7 o'clock. Doors open at 6. They have great food and drink, so come early. And it's always so fun because we have so much fun doing the shows. But I always think like the first draft is extra exciting because I've been reading all the biographies. And as you can imagine, Richard Rodgers, one of the great melody writers of all time, and Lorenz Hart, um, incredibly brilliant writer, funny, but troubled. He had a serious problem with alcohol, and he was gay, so he tried to hide that. He always said his mother could never find out. So he occasionally dated women and did ask some beautiful singers to marry him, but he had a tougher life. Richard Rodgers, on the other hand, was quite a ladies' man. He married a Wellesley woman. I went to Wellesley College, so I found that entertaining. And Mary Rodgers went to Wellesley College as well. So, but he did, now we're hearing more and more, and even Mary Rogers wrote about it. Uh,
He
he
had
did
his
like the
girlfriends.
women. He had a
Yeah,
lot of women.
yeah.
So
So
when I
I
started
look.
researching the loves, there's quite a few, there's a lot of activity there.
Well, if you ever want to do like the kinky perverted sex of Richard Rodgers, yeah, I'm there in a shot. I would love to. He just laid them across the piano and broke 7 black keys in the process. It
Well,
was
and
extraordinary.
unfortunately, with the older ones, you don't get as much of the great detail. The occasionally, like George Gershwin, there were actual letters that gave you some more details that were quite fun to find, but you don't always get But though Dick did write romantic letters to his wife, which were rather steamy. So it was
Oh my goodness. Well, this is all the more reason to see. What is it? The name of the show again?
It's the songs and loves of Rodgers and Hart at PangeaNYC.com. And it's good to book online. You save $5. And it's going to be Tuesday, September 23rd at 7 o'clock. Doors open at 6. So come early, get a drink and some good food, and then we'll start the show about 7.
Well, I wish I could be there. I'm out in Maryland, but if I were in New York, I would be at Pangea on Tuesday night seeing Lisa Faith Phillips and friends. But I get to see her right now, and what a delight it is to have you back in the neighborhood on this special show. Thank you,
Thank you
Lisa.
so much, Dave. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Bye.